Myself, Suresh Kumar, Assistant Professor in Department of Civil Engineering. In today's lecture, I'm going to explain about parts of theodolite. In previous lecture, I've explained about telescope, vertical circle, and index frame. Standards. So, as a continuation of this, I will explain you next parts of theodolite. Leveling head. What is this leveling head? Leveling head contains two parallel triangular plates called as tri-batch and tri-batch plates. The upper one is known as upper tri-batch plate, and it used to level the upper plate and telescope with the help of leveling screws are provided at these three ends. The lower one is called as tri-batch plate, and it is attached to the tripod stand. It has a circular hole through which a plumb bob can be suspended. If you see that tri-batch and tri-wet are placed one over the other, in between that there will be a leveling screws. In that leveling screws, at this tri-batch, at the end of the tri-batch or below the tri-batch, there is a plumb bob for centering of your instrument. Function of leveling head: to support the main part of the instrument, to attach the theodolite to the tripod, to provide a mean for leveling the theodolite. Two spindles or axes. The two axes. What are the two axes? The inner spindle or inner axis is solid and conical. The upper spindle axis is hollow and ground conical in interior. The inner spindle is also called as upper axis. The inner spindle, what we will call it as upper axis. Since it carries a vernier or upper plate. The outer spindle carries a scale or lower plate. Both the axes have common axis which forms a vertical axis of instrument. Lower plate. What is lower plate? It is also called as scale plate because it contains a scale on which 0 to 360 degrees readings are graduated. That circle is called as lower plate. In lower plate there will be a two scales, that is main scale, that is 0 to 360 degrees, and one is vernier scale will be placed. It is attached to the outer spindle and it consists of lower clamp screw. If the lower clamp screw is loosened, the upper clamp screw is tightened, both the plates can rotate at the same time. Similarly, if the lower plate screw is tightened and the upper clamp is loosened, then the upper plate is movable and lower plate is fixed with the tri-batch plate. If you want to read the readings, it will be one will be fixed and another will be rotated. Upper plate. The top surface of the plate, upper plate, gives support to the stands. It also contains an upper clamping screw with respect to tangent screw, which helps the fixing with lower plate. So upper plate will rotates. Okay, then only you can see the angle in how much the angle, that is horizontal angle in a theodolite. When the upper clamp screw is tightened, both the upper and lower clamps are attached and moved together. There is no relative motion because of upper tangential screw. The upper plate also consists two verniers with the magnifier which are arranged diagonally. It is attached to inner spindle. So these verniers are magnifiers. Magnifiers are attached to the above the verniers to read the reading, or to read the angle, that horizontal angle. There will be a magnifiers placed on this vernier A and vernier B. Upper clamp and lower clamp screws. The upper clamp plate carries an upper clamp screw and corresponding tangential screw. The upper plate can be fixed to the lower plate by tightening the upper clamp screw. See, upper what happens means, if you want to measure an angle, there will be a upper plate and lower plate. Or based on this upper clamp screw and lower clamp screw, then only you can measure the angles. So operating of this upper clamp screw and lower clamp screw is very important while you are measuring the angles by using theodolite. Upper clamp plate can slightly rotated for adjustment with the help of upper tangential screw. See what happens means, whenever you are both the vernier scale and main scale are coincided, but most of the times what happens means, you can't measure the exact angle. The vernier scale and main scale will not coincide exactly. So then we need to use this upper tangential screw for coinciding the upper lower plate and upper plate. That is vernier scale and main scale will be attached by the upper tangential screw only. The lower plate carries a lower clamp screw and lower tangential screw. When the lower clamp screw is tightened, the lower plate is fixed to the upper plate and it can be rotated slightly for the adjustment with the help of the lower tangential screw. Leveling bubbles or leveling tubes or leveling plate levels. The upper plate carries two level tubes, also known as plate level, at right angle to each other. One of the level tube is kept parallel to the tuning axis. The spirit level can be centered with the help of the foot screw. What happens? These level tubes can be leveled by using foot screws which are placed in between the tri-batch and tri-bed. We can rotate that in a anti-clockwise or clockwise until your spirit bubble comes to the center. Plumb bob. Plumb bob is a tool having a cone-shaped weight attached to a long head. A plumb bob is suspended from hook fitted to the bottom to the vertical axis. It is used to center the instrument exactly over the station point. Where the station is there, if you want to fix the exactly at the station point, then we need to use this plumb bob for centering that instrument. Compass, fitting head, okay, that compass, fitting head, and these all are the parts of the theodolite. It is used to take bearings and is fitted to a A-frame. A-frame will be fixed. Shifting head. Arrangement is shifting head is made for a quick and accurate centering of the theodolite. By this arrangement, the theodolite can be shifted in horizontal plane with respect to the tripod head to bring the plumb bob exactly over the station peg. That is the parts of the theodolite, how it functions and everything will be known. Thank you. I want to end today's lecture by this topic. In next class, I will explain you how to calculate or how we can find out how to measure these horizontal and vertical angles by using theodolite. Thank you.